Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video on my YouTube channel. Today we are discussing a question that I asked myself. Is the Nintendo Switch holding Fortnite back? You might say, definitely not. But I think it is. Let's start with the origins of Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch. Fortnite originally came out for the Nintendo Switch on July 21st, 2017. That is over 5 years ago. That is nearly as old as the Battle Royale game mode itself, which is really interesting if you think about it. 5 years is a really long time, and some people are actually playing since 5 years. So huge respect to those guys, by the way. But let's get back to the video. First of all, the Nintendo Switch has some huge issues since Chapter 2. Chapter 1, the graphics were the OG graphics. They did not take up so much performance because they were the basic Save the World graphics that just put together for Fortnite Battle Royale mode. They did not change much. They literally just reused assets. And that made sense because the Battle Royale mode was originally made for Save the World going down, I think, for a little bit. And you originally had to buy Save the World to play Fortnite, but that's an entire different thing. So, we came now to the point that we are Chapter 2. That was the first time I played on the Nintendo Switch, by the way. And you're playing, okay? Then we have the water and all of the new effects. That kinda killed the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch always had some performance issues. If you even play Zelda Breath of the Wild, you're gonna have 30 to 60 frames per second, I think. It's good because Nintendo made that game themselves, but Fortnite is a competitive game, so you had a huge disadvantage to other people because they added matchmaking, which isn't so good if you think about it. If you're level 60 or something on Nintendo Switch and another person is also level 60, you're gonna die pretty soon. If you even played against the worst PlayStation player, you would still die, which is actually a little bit concerning. I'm talking because I know it myself. I played against PC players that weren't even good. They couldn't even edit and just killed me super easily. I couldn't even look at them and they killed me. And that's one of the biggest issues the Nintendo Switch had to date. But one more issue that it had was the graphic glitch. Sometimes all of the skins, the entire map, would look like it was from an N64 game. I would even argue that Super Mario 64 looked better than Fortnite sometimes. And that isn't good. That really isn't good. If you think about it, a game released 20 years earlier looks better than a game released 20 years later in 2017. And the Nintendo Switch is the only console that has this problem. You might think about solving this problem, right? What do you think? How long would a programmer take for solving this problem? Let's say 2 weeks, a month, maybe 2 months, 1 year, maybe even longer. It is unbelievable, and the developers just did not care about it, and I wouldn't have too, because the Nintendo Switch is just simply not worth it. Since Chapter 3 launched, the Timble trees joined, and the boulder. Those will completely kill the Nintendo Switch. I have graphic lags when they come. I played on the Nintendo Switch in the last few days, and I had so many problems. It is unbelievable. On my PlayStation, it took me about 15 seconds to come into the game, pre-lobby, onto the island, you know it. And my Nintendo Switch took me a full minute. When I joined the game, I was already in the battle bus. You might say, yeah, it's because of the super fast SSD the PlayStation 5 has. This doesn't change anything. The Nintendo Switch was faster in Chapter 1. Compared to Chapter 3, that's nothing. It's just a shadow of its former self. So, let's see who will pull the plug first. The Nintendo Switch players having enough of playing on the Nintendo Switch, or Epic Games themselves, because the Nintendo Switch doesn't have the power that they have. The Nintendo Switch is a huge problem for Fortnite. They might want to improve the graphics, but the Nintendo Switch will always be a problem regarding that. Or if they want to add new mechanics, the Nintendo Switch will always kind of stop them, because they have to think of that player base. So they should maybe at some point stop supporting Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch. And I hope I see you guys in another video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to switch the videos.